Happy holidays. There's something I came across and I want to share with you, and it's the fact that mankind is a species of both male and female. Mankind as a whole, and mankind is a tripartite being. That means mankind has three layers: the body, the soul, and the spirit. The body is the youngest among the three layers, and each part has needs. Each layer have a need. The need of the mind is different from the need of the body, and the need of the spirit is different from the need of the mind. That means that if the body is thirsty and you give it water to drink, is different from reading books. The thirst of the mind is to acquire knowledge. The thirst of the body is to drink water, to eat food. The thirst of the spirit is for spiritual enlightenment. See where it gets a little bit complicated. The mind is the gatekeeper between the body and the spirit. Now, in these three layers, there is a fight that goes on between these three layers. Always, every day, there's always a fight that goes on between these three layers. The body is the youngest. The spirit do not die. Our spirit has lived billions and billions of years. Our spirit is much older than our body. It looks a little bit complicated, but that's true. Our mind is the gatekeeper between the spirit and the body. Now, the body is the weakest among these three layers. The spirit is the oldest, but not the strongest. Let me reiterate. The body is the weakest among these three layers of our being or our existence. The spirit is the oldest, but it's not the strongest. The mind is the strongest among the body and the spirit. So the mind regulates the body and the spirit. Remember, it's the gatekeeper. So it regulates these two layers. So it means that you need to keep satisfying the needs of each three layers to keep it in equilibrium. Because if you don't, something happens. If the body is stronger than the mind, it goes wide. If the spirit is stronger than the mind, it goes wide. So the mind has to be stronger than the body and the spirit to keep everything in unity, in equilibrium. I hope you're getting my point. So the problem is each part of these layers needs to be in sync, but when the body checks on the mind, this is what I've discovered, that every day the body checks on the mind. It happens continuously. Once the body checks on the mind to know who is in control and the mind is not in control, my brother, you're finished. You're gone, my sister. If the spirit checks on the mind and the mind has lost its control, you are gone. So the mind has to be strong always, fit to handle whatever challenge that the body and the spirit brings on. The battle is won at the mind. If the mind is not in control, that battle is lost. Absolutely gone. So the mind is the place the battle is fought and won. If the mind is in control, the body behaves. The spirit behaves. The mind tells the body, read book, sleep, be disciplined, do this, don't do that. Now the spirit checks on the mind say, read this, do this, do this, enhance yourself. So is the mind, as the mind thinketh, that's the person. So the mind needs to be in charge. Remember, the body is the youngest among these three layers. The spirit is older than the body and the mind too. But the mind has the control over the two of them. Okay, so that's why you need activities that really enhances you spiritually, physically, mentally. You cannot leave it. You cannot be someone who is mentally enhanced and physically deformed, or spiritually enlightened and physically or mentally deformed. It does not work out so well. So you need a balanced three layer of your being to be in sync, to be an effective person. Okay, what do you think is the mind, or the voice that you hear in your head? What do you think? Where do you think it comes from? That's your spirit talking to you. Remember, your spirit is older than you. That's why there is the book of life says, "What I don't want to do, I see myself doing." Why? Some people are struggling. They want to stop something. Their body wants to stop it, but they can't. Why? The fight is going on. Why do you think this fight is going on? Because the spirit, this spirit, the spirit of man is billions of years older than the body. So it will always subject the flesh to its will. So it's the mind that keeps it in control, say, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, this is not time for it. No, we have to we have to be disciplined. So that's why every day is a fight. Once you wake up every day, it's a fight. You have to fight for your life. You have to fight to be sane. You have to fight to be in sync with yourself. You have to ask yourself every day, am I mentally, physically, and spiritually balanced? 2025 is just few days ahead. I hope this helps you to be the best you should be, and see you at the top. Until next time, I bounce.